Alrighty, guys. Well, with all of that said, let's get to it. Let's finish this game. Continue. Yeah, Phantasma. That must have been the game that I saw advertised. Yeah. I don't think we know what the game plays like yet, though, so I'm not sure what to expect. So we just finished the scene with the big burning building. We found out all those big, crazy story revelations. Now let's continue on and knock this out. John, are you Napster? I used to use Napster back in the day, Fairy Do. I was around for that. And LimeWire, and there was a couple other ones too. They're all basically the same program, essentially. Not until 2022. Darn it. It's okay. I have plenty of games
Marianne.
to pay.
Focus.
We could be patient.
This was your home once. There's got to be something here.
DC++. What was DC? That one doesn't sound familiar, Max. Okay, so there's a mirror here so we can pass into the other world. But before we do that, let's check this out. I know when you go by years, it seems like it's a long time away. It's not very long at all. We'll be there really soon.
All burnt up, but I can still make out some of it.
Oh, we're seeing some butterflies here. We've been seeing butterflies as kind of a theme throughout the game. Like every time the game loads, we see butterflies. Yeah, there's nothing to focus on here. Oh, I never used that one, Max. Probably a lot better than LimeWire. Actually, LimeWire, I think, installed some spyware on your computer without you knowing. But yes, Yuki, we do have a long stream, so we're definitely going to beat this game tonight. So you would get spyware on your computer, and if you read the EULA, you know, the end user license agreement, when you first install it, it actually told you we're going to install these other two programs on your computer, and it's going to monitor this traffic and this kind of thing, and everybody just doesn't read it and clicks accept. Oh, I think I need to put pictures here. There's like 2 empty spots. You know, I saw like an article. I didn't read the article, but I saw some headline about Fortnite making a Among Us type of mode or something.
A family photo. It's sad to see it like this. Left behind. Forgotten.
Is that our dad? Is that Thomas? Oh, what's interesting is I can now put it down here. I can actually move it around. Kazaa. That was the other one I was thinking of. Kazaa. They were doing distributed computing on computers that had that installed. Maybe that's the one I'm thinking of, Artho, or maybe they both did it. I'm not sure because, I mean, it makes sense. If you're going to have a free program, they didn't have much advertising. They got to make money somehow, right?
Is that a dollhouse? How the hell did it survive the fire?
What's the deal with this
Locked.
dollhouse?
Maybe there's a way to open it.
The dollhouse is locked, huh? I mean, I don't see any kind of key. How is it locked? I wouldn't even know how to unlock it. So they made an imposter mode, and it is a complete Among Us ripoff. And you know what sucks, Phantasma? It's going to be more popular than Among Us. Just because, I mean, Fortnite's still probably one of the most played games out there.
Another photo. Somehow it feels wrong to just leave them lying around.
My guess is I need to put these photos in like chronological order. Like first they got married, and they had a baby, and then maybe the next one will be like when the kid's older or something.
I feel like I should find somewhere to put it.
Oh, now there's 2 kids. There's Lily and us, or us and Lily. I had no idea which one's older. See, and one of the bigger ones you went to had 200 people in the large warehouse, Hasifa. Oh, for the file sharing stuff? Is that what you're referring to? A prop hunt mode yet? The game is so big, I wouldn't be surprised if they do anything. Finally, Valheim is adding some more content. I'm very excited to see what that looks like. It comes out next month, I think. Oh, we got some more story. So you think Lily's the older one since Marianne has no memory of her biological parents? That's a good point, Yuki. I didn't think about that. I can't stand the look she gives her. She hates her because of what happened to you. She thinks it's her fault, as if she did it on purpose. She's still too young. She needs time to understand, but sometimes I'm afraid. Afraid she'll do something to her. I keep telling myself she would never. But then again, I know better than anyone, everyone has their demons. Ooh. Who is this talking about? I mean, it's probably him writing about one of those kids. Could be us, could be Lily. I don't think there's anything else here. Man, I used to love LAN parties, Hasi, but we never did much file sharing. I guess unless we were like sharing a game or something. But yeah, we played a lot of games doing big LAN parties. So much fun. Even Halo with Xbox is doing LAN parties. It's funny because, yeah, they were also, Max, chasing a trend when they released that, what Fortnite is now. Because it used to be a different type of game. And then they came out with what we call Fortnite now, which is just basically PUBG, I guess. Okay, so I think when they get married is first. I think this is the second one. And then this will be the third with 2 kids.
I think that's it.
There we go.
The Rekovich family history.
Nice. Something just happened here. Yeah, PUBG with building. Yeah, exactly. Oh, you traveled 2 hours with friends together? That's crazy. I never did traveling with computers. It was all local, pretty much. Let's see, they had their own thing at first, which was the paid mode, but then they saw Battle Royale rising and then just copied that. I wonder how the real mode is doing. Do they even update it anymore? Yeah, that was weird. It looked like something was going to happen here, but it didn't. Maybe that changed something in the other world. Maybe when we go through the mirror, something new will show up. Or maybe it opened up this thing here? No. Let's see, Game Deck. I haven't heard of that one either. It's a single-player cyberpunk isometric RPG. You are a game detective who solves crimes inside virtual worlds. You use your wits to gather info from your witnesses and suspects, getting to the bottom of deceptive schemes. The game continually adapts to your decisions and never judges. I like that idea, that it constantly adapts to your decisions. So it actually makes you feel like whenever you're making some type of choice, it's not just fluff. It's actually going to change something. Oh, and Janie, welcome back. Janie, I gotta ask, is this your new account, or are you just on a different account for the time being? So it's not a pulled muscle or anything. The difficulty breathing and pain. Oh, you mentioned that yesterday. You called it something else, not just pneumonia, but you had a different name for it. That sounded terrible. And you were hoping to get seen again so they could do some more work on you or something. Oh my gosh, that's terrifying, Janie. Hope everything's okay. Hopefully you're doing a little bit better now. I think they gave you some medication and stuff for it. So it was kind of crappy because Epic was in a tight relationship with PUBG creators. And they also use Unreal. And then Epic is like, you know what? Let's just copy it. They must have been so upset about that.
All right. Let's see what's on the flip side of this place.
Okay, so now we're in the dead zone. I don't know what to call this. Let's see if... Now that I put these... Oh, the pictures look different here. Look at this.
Strange. It's like feelings etched into the wall.
And I bet since we put them in the right order, this mask is here. I bet this mask wasn't here before. So that Game Deck game is coming out pretty soon. Oh, that's a bummer, Max. It was so big when it was first coming out.
This looks eerily familiar.
And then, is that our face? Maybe that's us. That's what I was thinking of, Janie, the pleural effusion. Yeah. I remember when you mentioned about like your lungs and stuff, I was thinking of pneumonia, but God, it's terrifying. Oh no. And that's being caused because of the pneumonia. Okay. So what's the status right now? How are they helping you out? That's clever, Joy. Opposite of sadness. I like that. So now usually what we do is we find some grotesque figure somewhere in this world and we have to put that mask on them. Oh, in this world it's like a weird pod. Looks like an alien's gonna come. Okay, let's try this out. Here's for you ASMR fans. I bet that's going to open up the dollhouse in the other world. Butterfly.
An ornate butterfly. Why do I feel that's not all you are?
Did you guys ever watch Reading Rainbow? I used to be big when I was a kid. You know, LeVar Burton trying to be on Jeopardy and stuff. I see a butterfly. I just think of that theme song. Butterflies in the sky. Can fly twice as high. Something like that. It was a very chill show. It was great for kids. I guess it's really gross ASMR. So it's mostly because of China. A Chinese person once told us that it's a culture to win no matter the ways, and it includes the games and everything in life. That's not the best, I think, ideology to have, you know? I can understand being competitive and stuff, but like, don't do it at the detriment to everybody else, especially when it comes to like people's well-being, you know? Okay. So I'm guessing now I need to go back, check the dollhouse, and maybe I can put that butterfly on that bench.
The dollhouse. It's open.
The dollhouse? Oh, maybe there'll be another butterfly in here.
It looks like a replica of the actual house.
One of my favorite horror movies I've seen recently was called Hereditary. And in that movie, the woman kind of made these miniatures kind of like this. It's a really creepy movie. Which one did you watch, Phantasma? The new one by James Gunn, or the one from a couple years ago that got universally panned? Oh, so Janie, you are on antibiotics and pain meds. That's good to hear. Yeah, but the antibiotics will hopefully make you better real soon, and hopefully the pain meds make it bearable. The new one. How did you like it?
A tiny mirror. I wonder.
Could this be like a portable mirror we can just kind of look at any time to change realms? Probably not.
Looks like I could put something here.
Oh.
Strange. It feels like something shifted.
We're going to be like going through a portal almost, I think. I think the mirror is going to take us to whatever room we put that in. Interesting. Okay, let's check this out. I was thinking maybe I can put the butterfly here, but it doesn't look like it. Oh, now it's... Oh, it's not gone. It doesn't seem to let me interact with it now. I was going to say, now it looks normal, doesn't it? It's not showing the other world. Let me try it in a different room. Max, I mean, I would have thought it was me too if my stream suddenly stopped making noise. I'm used to... Oh, did I not put it down? I thought I put it back in that room up there. Okay, let's try this. I must have accidentally picked it up again. Okay, now let's check the door. Ooh. Well, I mean, at least you know going into it what to expect, JD, so you can stop it maybe even sooner than you potentially would normally.
The dollhouse, the mirrors, it's all connected.
Or once you start feeling okay,
Very familiar.
you can always cut back the dosage yourself.
Locked. 4 slots. I guess that means 4 butterflies.
All these butterflies look a little bit different too. That's interesting. Phantasma, it was super violent. I probably liked it more because of that reason. I got a kick out of it. But yeah, it was definitely really, really gory. For a superhero movie, for sure. Or like watching Deadpool or something. There's one. Am I going to find 3 more butterflies? Oh, here's another one of these things. Ew. What do we got? Another one? Here we go.
Another one of those butterflies.
Oh, I need to go back to that first area and see what color order the butterflies are in. You mean like Star Wars, right? I remember thinking like, because I didn't watch Star Wars as a kid, so when I saw it as an adult and I see them chopping off limbs and stuff like that, I'm like, oh, these lightsabers are a brilliant way to have PG-13 violence, you know, like extreme violence, but not really violent.
This one looks tough. don't think I can cut through.
Well, there's something right here, though. Like one of those things that spins over a baby's cradle. Deadpool was really funny. I remember enjoying the sequel, too. What do I put here? Whatever I have, or what I need to put there, I don't have yet. It's probably going to be a moon or something. There's a star, a heart. We'll have to come back to that. Lightsabers are cool. I love the sound they make, too. So you tried to stop last night, but you woke up in pain like you were having on Saturday before you started taking the meds? Yeah, I mean, if you need it, Janie, take it, but at least in your back of your mind, you always know. Stop it when you're not in too much pain, kind of thing. But yeah, don't suffer just because of, like, that reason, I guess is what I'm saying. Okay, let's try moving that dollhouse door again and check out the other place. This is a neat little puzzle. I like this. I don't think we've tried this one. Initially, it was down there.
This room... it feels like it's pushing me out. Like it doesn't want me here.
Yeah, that's a good idea, Janie. That'll give you enough time to get through, hopefully, the worst of it. Oh, you haven't watched the sequel, Max? I think if you like the first one, you'll like the second one. Let's see, there were some lasers in your lab, so we have to do laser safety training. You always hate it because they show some gross slides of injuries. So these aren't just lasers you have to worry about your eyes, Fairy Dude. These are like freaking sharks with laser beams. Like you could really burn somebody with these, huh? Like some serious lasers. I got this really cool green laser pen that when you use it in complete darkness, you can like just see the beam, and if you reflect it off something, it kind of does all kinds of cool designs. It's really fun to use, but at the same time, if it got me in the eye, I'd probably be blind. Oh, it's a fish. This is what we're going to put over that rib.
I don't think this belongs here.
Think so? Oh, how come you can't lay down right now, Janie? Is it just the pain, or are you busy doing something? I feel the same way, Max. I got so many TV shows and movies in my back catalog, I just rarely make time for them. Oh, we got another one. That might be terrifying art, though. I wouldn't be surprised if that was like a Sci-Fi Channel made-for-TV movie. Invisible laser sharks.
And another one.
And Dr. Evil would be so happy. Oh, it does hurt to lay down. Oh no, Janie. Yeah, give it some time. Give it as much time as you can, but I know you want to lay down. What about like if you sit in different positions, can you kind of get any kind of a lean without it hurting too much? Darn those smart sharks. Have you guys ever seen a shark up close? I've never seen like a really big shark except for at an aquarium. But one time when we went deep sea fishing, I went with my dad. Wherever we were, there was a lot of fish, but there was also a lot of sharks. And we kept pulling up sharks, but they were about a little bit bigger than this. They were about like the size of like my torso or something in height. Or maybe about as long as my arm, I suppose. So they were like really big fish that would eat your weight. They would eat your hooks. They'd just rip everything out.
I hate you. All of you.
Therapy.
None of you know. None of you understand.
I do. Are we talking to Henry? What was that? Therapy android, how is it going? Good to see you. Hey, hey, hey. Love the ouch emote. How are you doing, Therapy? What's new? Now you can lean back. Oh, that's better than nothing, Janie. At least you can kind of get some, you know, relaxation going on. I went a few times. I always enjoyed it. I think one time I got very seasick, but that was pretty rare for me. Oh, there's another mask underneath there. Here we go.
Another mask. Were those the friends Sadness talked about?
Maybe one of them is Sadness Lily and one of them is ours. Although, do only dead people get these masks? In which case, why do we have one? Are we dead? I don't know. Oh, that sucks. Fantastic. I had no idea it did that to you, having pneumonia.
There's something underneath.
Ew. Therapy. I'm really digging this game. It's really cool. I wouldn't really say it's necessarily a complete survival horror game. There's really no combat. You never have weapons or anything. You do a little bit of stealth, which means I get killed. That's why we have 9 deaths over there. And there's definitely some scary stuff going on, but it's more of a puzzle adventure game than anything else, I think. And it has some cool mechanics where you got to go between 2 different worlds, the reality and this kind of dead zone world.
What is this? A tea party with the devil?
This is creepy. Okay, so we got to put these masks on them, huh?
I know. I understand.
Don't like that.
I can feel your pain.
That sounds like Henry.
What the hell?
That thing we were fighting earlier, doesn't it? That's crazy, Phantasm. So you were super cold the whole time, huh? Usually when I'm sick, I teeter between being too hot and too cold. Like when you have a fever, you're sweating and stuff, but your body feels cold. It just sucks.
We can show them. We can make them understand. Make them feel what it's like.
So they're wanting to get revenge for the things that happened here. Oh, you've been working too much lately? That sucks, Therapy. They have you working all kinds of overtime? Or did they just change your hours or what? That's no fun. You did have a fever, so it worked to your advantage. Kept you warm. Although when you have a fever, oftentimes you feel achy and cold, even though you're actually hot. And I don't know why that is. I think it's because your body's trying to fight the higher temperature, so your skin can feel very cold. So you've been sleeping bent forwards with your head on a stack of pillows on Janie, you're sleeping how I imagine I would sleep if I tried to do another late night Phoenix Wright. I would just pass out, face forward. That doesn't sound comfy at all. Oh, that's a good idea, Yuki. Some life hacks. So if I look at this thing again, is that yellow? Or is that like more of a peach fleshy colored? I'm not sure, but we got to figure out what color, what order these things appear. But at the same time, there's no butterflies on the last 2, so I guess we just have to guess those. So your company is pushing all limits during COVID. Officially, we're not doing any extra hours, but actually everyone is working evenings and weekends. What the heck, Therapy? Are you guys like really downstaffed where they have to work everybody extra hours just to keep up? I know I hear a lot about companies now just like being way understaffed. So I know we grabbed this thing and I moved it up there, but it was originally here. I don't remember going in that room though. Maybe that's this room. I'm not sure. Okay, it is the same room. And if we take that door out, it just doesn't take you anywhere. Okay, I don't think there's anything else in this world. Let's go back. Oh, wait, can we go back there? No, that's a dead end. So, in your free time, Therapy, if you've had any, what have you been up to? Did you get to play any games? I think I saw you post some pictures. You did some motorcycle riding. That's awesome. Great to see you able to do that again. Okay, let's switch it back up to the top. And we can put that creepy fish in that kind of crib spinner, whatever you... I'm sure it has a name. I don't know what it's called. That makes sense, though, Therapy. Yeah, with everything going on, I'm sure pharmaceutical stuff is nuts right now. Your hand is doing better. Not perfect, but better. Still, the fact that you're able to enjoy some of those things that require, you know, all that coordination and use of your hand, that is fantastic. Okay, it was right down here. So let's go ahead and put that creepy fish here.
I don't need her. She took my mom away from me. I hate her. I wish she was dead.
Lily, No, it was not my fault.
Oh.
What the hell's happening to me?
Because when we were born, I think our mom passed away giving birth to us.
Hope that's the last of them.
Okay, we got 3 of these things. Let's go back and check the drawing with those butterflies and then come back here and place them down. Yeah, Marianne's definitely the younger sister. Yeah. Oh, is it not color? It's just the shape. Yeah, because I guess if I look at that one right there, it has like red on the bottom and kind of yellow throughout. And if I look at my inventory... Where is my inventory? Oh, do I not have them in this world? I guess you don't take them back and forth, huh? That makes sense. Yeah, see, now if I look at this, there's the butterflies. Oh no, that one has some red on the bottom. But it's also less yellow? I don't know. I'm gonna go with that theory. Although, yeah, I guess you could probably just match the shape. Although, what was the point of showing me those colors in the beginning, right? So I have a feeling this is... Oh yeah, shape looks like it matches way better. You know, based on this, I don't think I did the first one right. Oh, maybe I did. Two of these are very similar. No, it is that one. Okay. This is kind of the fatter one. Last one.
Save yourself. Yes. Let me help you.
What about her?
Leave her. Let her burn.
Oh God.
Jeez. That's terrifying. Oh, the final mask, too.
That's 3. This...
Oops, I skipped that. I didn't know she was still talking. Well, it's the final mask. Let's go finish that creepy tea party. How dare you? I know. It's like they said something and I'm like trying to back out of that menu to get back to the game and then she starts talking again and I skip it. Oh, that's an interesting thought, Yuki. That could be it. Yeah, that was probably the entire plot, right? They think they're foreshadowing, but no, they just gave you everything. Oh, I need to move the door. That's right. We have to move it to the top area on the left. And if you guys are fans of horror movies, have you seen trailers for that new movie Malignant? I hadn't seen a trailer, but on my phone I got an email from HBO telling me it's coming out pretty soon. I love horror movies, so I looked into it a little bit. And it's directed by James Wan, who's one of my favorite horror directors. He did the original Saw, he did The Conjuring, he did Insidious. I loved all those, so I'm pretty excited to see what this new one is. And I'm happy it's on HBO Max. HBO Max 1994. You know, I've never walked downstairs here. It looks like there's something down there, but I can't reach it. Did it make you laugh? How come? I mean, I'm sure there was some comedy in there, but... Okay. Oh, there's the tea party. Hopefully it doesn't matter which mask goes where. Maybe it does.
But I can't leave her here. She'll die.
Good. Remember, Mommy? It's all her fault.
No.
No, it's
no,
not.
no. She's my sister.
Then set me free. And I will save you both.
Ah!
Oh crap, not moths. Use your ability. Use your ability. Where's my ability? Go to the door. Go to the door. No, no, no. I'm going to die from this. Come on. I tried to hit the bumpers to use that shield. I didn't have a shield. Yes, it tells me to use a shield. I didn't have one. You're not helping, game. You're not helping. There's another death. I thought maybe we could finish the game with no more deaths. That's not going to happen. With 0 qualifications. He's a demonology expert, Phantasma. What more qualifications do you need? Let's see. Hasifa, you wish you could get HBO down in Australia, but you need to go through VPNs and such. That's so annoying. It's cool that that's a thing that, you know, if like Netflix has certain movies in certain places, you can use a VPN to get to them. But I just wish it wasn't an issue. I just wish everything was worldwide, you know? Licensing's weird. Okay, so where did it leave me off? That sucked. Okay, just when we have the final mask. So we just got to switch the mirror room again and we'll be good. Right. And what's interesting is the characters in The Conjuring are based on real people. And of course, none of their stories are that fantastical, but it's kind of neat to think about. And there are definitely some creepy recordings of like actual exorcisms. Not that I believe it's anything more than probably really severe mental illness, but still, it's a creepy thought for sure. Let's see, Netflix is in the news by causing collateral damage to honest viewers trying to block VPN IPs. Oh, dang, that's interesting. I hadn't heard about that. I thought I heard about that. Yeah, they weren't the best people. I don't remember the details, but I thought I remember seeing something about that. Why were they blocking VPNs? I think it's just because most VPN usage is kind of nefarious. Not all of it, of course. Some people actually just want to protect their identity and just do normal, safe searching. Nothing out of the ordinary, but a lot of people like to use VPNs to hide things they're doing that might be usually not legal on the internet. So they're like, oh, we're just going to block all that. I've actually never used a VPN before. Never used one. Nothing against them. I just haven't really felt the need, I guess. There's some times where like there's a movie streaming one place but not another place. Usually I just, out of sheer laziness, just rent it from Amazon or something.
I know. I understand. I can feel your pain.
What the hell?
Okay, time to run as soon as this is over.
Ah!
Go! Go! If I get to the other world, I'm safe, right? Oh, crap!
God damn it.
It worked.
That thing. It came from her. Bought its way out with our lives. Lily. I need to find her.
Was that like a big drop? It's hard to see what's going on. These camera angles are so tight. There we go. That's crazy. I mean, and I don't really
The basement looks almost intact.
know if it's actually
Maybe
legal
I'll find some clues down here.
in like the US to use VPNs to get around geo-blocks and stuff like that. But at the same time, it's funny because all the YouTubers that advertise VPN services, that's the first thing they mentioned, is that. Like, oh, you can watch whatever you want on Netflix from any territory. If they're not talking about like MeUndies or something. He's out there somewhere. That much I know. Hell, the fact that I'm sitting here and writing this and not drooling in the corner is proof enough. I just gotta find him. Funny, I always wanted to be crossed out, alone, the only one. Now I'm starting to think there was never really two of us. Maybe we were always just two sides of the same coin. Either way, I need him. I need myself. Save her. Who's writing this? Is this Thomas? I'm not sure. And lockdowns are also hurting physical releases at movies, so you can't even do that for the cinemas. Do you mean like certain movies, like they're only released in America and then it doesn't come out to Europe for like weeks or months or something like that, or vice versa? And see, like Phantasma, like that should be totally legal in my opinion, but I'm sure somebody out there has like some logistical reason why, nope, shouldn't do that. We have to block it. I just wish everything, I mean, the internet should be completely open. I don't know. If you want to license something, why not license it for all territories and not worry about it? That also bugs me with music licenses, though. Like Alan Wake, you guys have, I think a lot of you have heard of that game. It got taken off of a bunch of stores for a while because their licensing for the music ran out. And that's terrifying, that a game can just disappear because of music reasons. Like, I wish that any of these licenses were kind of, you know, in permanent perpetualness or whatever. I'm sure that's not very possible, but I wish it was. Today's her birthday, 2702. February 27th. It always brings me back to that moment, the first time I saw her, that wonderful tiny creature. At the time, I'd do anything just to be her dad. Okay, I think it is Thomas. To silence that other part of me. And now I'm desperately trying to fight it back. To help her. To save her. I think I finally managed out a way. It's risky, but it's our only chance. If it fails, no, it will work. Has to work. What is he trying to do? Artho, I am totally on board with that. Let's block that stuff. And all the Twitch hate raids and all that kind of crap. Oh, that makes sense, Hasifa. Due to the COVID stuff and everything. The hell? Artho! Thanks for the follow, dude. I appreciate it. Oh, I see what you did getting rid of that Haas. Yes, we are getting those accounts, unfortunately. So, might have to deal with that. Taj, if you're still there, be on the lookout. We got one of those follows earlier. I banned it, but I haven't seen another one pop up. I was watching Spider stream. Actually, I was playing with him while he was streaming, and he got like 4 or 5 of those accounts. Is it burnt? Can't believe it survived the fire.
Daddy, where is Marianne?
She needs to stay at the hospital a while longer.
Will she be all right? I want to see her.
She's asleep, honey. The doctors aren't sure when she's gonna wake up.
I was in a coma. That's why I couldn't remember anything.
Oh, because yeah, there's a big chunk of time that our character doesn't remember stuff. That makes a lot of sense. Thank goodness for modders, Max. They keep games the way they should be often. Now, I'm curious though, Artho. We need an experiment. Type, graphics are getting really weird right now. Type ! follow age. I'm curious if you've been following for like 4 or 5 months, or if you've been following for 5 minutes. That's a big needle.
Lily, listen. You have to come with me now.
Daddy? Where are you taking me?
I'm sorry, baby. I'm so sorry.
Thomas. What the hell did you do to her?
Yeah, what the heck is going on? Do you think it clears it, Max? That's a bummer. That's unfortunate. I love your thought process, Artho, though. Get rid of that account as the last follower. 2 minutes. Oh no, Artho. You're brand new to the channel now. Some things I can fix, but... Oh, it might be watch time? Watch time might still work. Just not follow age. There it is. Okay, good. That does work. You don't lose that, thank goodness. But that is true. We'd start to see Haas at the top, cycling in as the last follower. She's sick, but it's not physical. He was right. That terrible night. Something has awakened. Something was born inside her. It's eating her from the inside, preying on her strength. Her little body withers. I have to do something. We need to do something. No, a whole month. And not even a month of streams. But Like if I was live 24/7, a whole month of watching John Cadia. It's too much time, guys. Yeah, no sleep, no eating, no breaks, just obscure horror games. I'm trying to, after this game, take a break from horror just to prepare for Halloween in October, where it's going to be non-stop horror games. Oh, there's like a gap right there. Let's check this out first. There's so much stuff in this room to look at. We're getting a lot of backstory here.
Tell me about the fire, Lily. You were locked in, alone?
No. We were not alone.
No? Who else was there?
Henry?
The voice. I didn't invite it, but it came anyway.
Oh, Lily.
Terrifying. Therapy, you're making some new music for the stream? Oh, I can't wait to hear it. That's going to be so awesome. Fairy do, I'd watch that. So do a 24-hour marathon of John Twitch streams on a Twitch stream. Do you mean me watching prior Twitch streams, or what do you mean exactly, Hasifa? That's the longest I've ever streamed, which was rough, was a little over 14 hours. I think that was when we reached... What was it for? I think it was 1,000 followers or something. I don't remember what. We made some cool landmark, and I decided to do that. Maybe it was 500. I don't remember. It seemed like a long time ago. That would work because it would all be my content. I couldn't get copy striked for that. Essentially, that's like using the rerun thing that Twitch uses. I don't know if anybody uses reruns anymore, but I know it was a feature. You know, I tried that for a little while on the YouTube channel. What I would do is I would upload the videos to YouTube and then do a premiere so that when it went live, I could be watching. And that worked really well when I was working from home. But that was kind of cool. Nothing happened. What are we jumping at? But then I started going back into work again, and it wasn't very possible. And sometimes it would just be me in there. So it's like, we'll just upload them when I can. And now I'm falling behind. I got to catch up this weekend.
Jesus, this thing is serious. Looks like it's military. Solid steel. Combination lock.
Oh, that would be cool. Hasifa, we run the Twitch streams, but we have a Discord call going, so you guys can all talk over the streams and Mystery Science Theater it that way. So we have to find a code somewhere. There's no way we're going to guess this. Too many numbers. That's a good point there. But yeah, when I know I'm not going to be streaming for a week or something, I can do 1 or 2 of those. Maybe just at the regularly scheduled time. We could do that. Do a Discord call. I might not be able to join for the Discord call, but if it's text chat, I could jump in there for a little bit while I'm on vacation. And you guys can just make fun of my old streams. We'll do some really, really old streams. Not that it's gotten any better, but... You know, see a younger version of me, more naive, maybe even more technical failures. I don't know. Yeah, the big screen watch party. I like it. We could also just do it on Discord, too. Either way, whether it's on Twitch or that. Although I think we'd get more people would find out about it on Twitch. Okay, so we need to find a code. What am I missing here? We looked at the doll. Oh, Fairy do. I'm sorry. It's very, very nice sentiment, though. I appreciate hearing that. I missed you guys, too. I think that was the longest break I've ever taken from Twitch. It's usually only a week, week and a half, but that was like a full 2 weeks. Oh, I haven't been in this room. Here we go.
Legible. But I can still make out some of it.
Let's see. Receipt, matter of time, watch, shop. Is this his list of like errands to run? Oh no, it's an order. Okay. From 1976. There's another cut up phone, but I can't grab it. Nice, Phantasma. I forgot you existed. Thanks. Let's see, when we sent out the Discord thing that you said you'd be staying another day, I was like, oh yeah. He hasn't been around. I get that way when I'm on vacation. I just kind of forget about certain like responsibilities kind of thing. Because when you haven't been done it for a few times, you get into this nice bliss of not thinking about it. And then it comes back. You're like, oh man. Thank goodness for this bolt cutter. So a full week of no, hey, what is going on, guys? Happy Tuesday. Welcome back to Junkie. It must have been so terrible, Max.
A lot of love was put into this.
I missed it.
But there's sadness, too.
So this says, happy anniversary. 10 years. Time flies, huh? Here's a little something to help you keep track. I love you, you big dummy. Is this from his wife, I'm assuming? Before she gave birth to us, and I think she passed away when she gave birth. So big screen enables people to watch videos in VR with friends through a variety of ways. Share your desktop screen, watch high-quality premium 3D movies, attend live rocket launch events, play your own video files. That's pretty cool. So it's a separate program, huh, Sifa? Like another option, instead of doing Twitch or instead of using Discord to stream. Okay. I'm trying to think, was there like a code on here? I don't think so. We need a 4-digit code. 1976, the only 4-digit code from that. It looked like there was something here at the bottom. Maybe it's just something shining. You see that little spot? Right there. It's weird. It looks like something I should be able to grab. Raiden, what's up, dude? I am doing fantastic. You just beat Undertale. The effed up route. The, what do they call that? Genocide. I think it's a genocide path. I haven't tried that one yet. I only tried it trying to be good. But in the very beginning of the game, I killed somebody that I couldn't get past otherwise. And I did not get a good ending. So this, that tries to go back upstairs, but we can't. Oh, we gotta find that code. I could try 1976. And how are you doing, Raiden? What's new besides Undertale, which is a fantastic game? You okay there, Raiden? I think the code's back here. Hi, babe. A wild Andy has appeared. Do I want the last ice cream? No, you can have it. I bought... Andy wasn't feeling good earlier, so I went out and got a bunch of fun, easy food so we didn't have to cook anything for dinner. And I also got her these Mickey Mouse ice cream bars. She was just coming in to ask, do you want the last one? Because we had an even amount. I'm like, no, I got them for you. Have one. Oh, no worries at all, Raiden. Yeah, I'll check it after the stream for sure. Okay, so let's try 1976. I'm not feeling too confident about this, though. It's weird. It doesn't move with the analog stick like most everything else. I have to press these, like the D-pad or the right stick. Nope. Where else have we seen a code? Yeah, let's try 11111 22222. Oh, thank you guys. Thank you, therapy. Oh, and your internet's still having problems? I wonder if your Wi-Fi's having problems, Raiden. You're not directly connected with a hardline, are you? Oh, our character's birthday? That's a good point. I'm not sure. I said it was a 21st. Oh, was it in one of those notes that I read? Yeah, let me go back and read. Can I read them? Oh, you know, I think I have to go to the menu to read the notes. And we saw that one. Just kind of scan these. Oh, I think you might be on the right path, Yuki. Today's her birthday, 2702, which is funny. I think the rest of the world does dates this way, but in America, that'd be America. That'd be 0227. We'd go month first, then day. But yeah, 2702. Oh yeah, look at the note too. I think you're right. Look how big it is at the top there in handwriting. Let's try that out. Yeah, Twitch is a special kind of beast when it comes to bandwidth usage. Unlike Netflix, unlike YouTube or any other video site, because it's live streaming, it can't buffer 30 seconds. It can't go into the future and know what I'm about to do. So it's trying to download it as fast as it can in real time. So Twitch seems to be the first website that has problems if your internet's not working too well. 2702, right? Oh, darn it. What about the American version? Probably not. Let's check out our other ones. We might have missed something here, but let me just check to see if we have any other notes. A bunch of times. I don't think that's it. Yeah, we must be missing something down here. Yeah, back to my plan. Let's keep going through every number. That's an idea, Max. Yeah, you should try that right and try turning on low latency. It's like a setting in Twitch and see if that makes a difference. Or if it's set, try turning it off. See if that works better. There could be a clue on one of the items I picked up as well. Hey, you did break it right, and that's fantastic. So you fixed it, I'm guessing. Okay, we checked this room. This is where that locker and stuff was. Oh, is there something else in here? It's the watch box. 10 years. Oh, am I supposed to put the numbers together? 10 years. And this is when they bought it. So instead of 1976, should it be 1966? Because that's like when they first got married. Maybe I had that wrong. And then there's the other date too. There's also 14-4. So we got to remember that too. A lot of numbers to try. Right, and it sounds like your computer's about to explode. The way you're reacting, right, and it reminds me when I had like a virus on my computer and all kinds of windows and stuff were popping up and it was just going haywire. Back on like the old Windows XP days. It was so easy to get viruses back then. So 1966, right? Hey, nice. That was a cool little puzzle. I like that. I had to combine 2 clues to make one. Let's see. Have I ever seen that episode of Family Guy? I was just thinking of that. The 1111. Nope. 1112. 1113. Yep. Trying to brute force it. It would work if you spent years doing that. Oh, what the hell? Oh crap, I don't have any juice. Run! It's right behind me. Oh, I have to run in 2 different scenes at the same time? I don't remember doing this before. Chan, what is going on? Is that... She's asking, where were you? That's not our sister, is it?
It all ends in me.
Shit! What will it take to get rid of that fucking thing?
Is that the same thing I fought before? I didn't get a good look. It was so quick. Oh, your game is crashing. I gotcha, Raiden. How are you doing, Chan? What's new? Sorry, I got crazy right there for a second. Let's see, you remember a program that you wrote for a laugh in C++? It created an infinite amount of files with random amount of text files and including random text. A friend wanted to test on a backup older box just to see how long it would take to make it go to a crawl. How long did it take, Hasifa? Bet you crashed that computer. It's done. They'll never know. They can never know. They wouldn't understand. They would never forgive me. But they are safe. That's what matters. Separation, it's the only way. So cryptic. Just a few minutes, that's great. Unfortunately, when I was back in doing programming classes, I definitely caused my computers to crash and crawl with usually some infinite loop I put in the programming by accident. Okay, so we have 2 different versions to look at. Looks like the power's going that way. I think we need to charge up our character and then blast this thing. So we'll have to come back. There's a door over here.
What is this place? Some sort of a fallout shelter?
Somebody say Fallout? I've never streamed a Fallout game. They're probably a little too big for me to want to stream, but I do love that series. I've never played Fallout New Vegas, though. Have you guys played the games? What do you think of them? I played 1, I played 2, played 3, I played 4, and I also played 4 in VR. I also played the obscure Fallout Brotherhood of Steel. It was like a top-down action game. And Fallout Tactics. I think I've played every Fallout game except for New Vegas. Oh, and Chan Chan. You're hardly late at all. This is going to be a very, very long stream. So, we got time. What game are you trying to play, Raiden? I'd probably restart your computer, first of all, because there might be some other process still stuck. There's some creepy noises going on.
There. That looks like a way out. But it's half underwater.
So we have to drain the water somehow. Just in the real world, though. It's not there in the other world. Oh, we can charge over here, I think. Sweet. So we should be able to go back and charge that thing we saw earlier. Now that I'm thinking about it, we should probably just go do it. I don't like that skittering sound. Was this the way? I think this is where we came from. I do remember seeing pictures and like clips of that. Didn't something leak where you could actually play it, Hasifa? I never played Von Buren, but I do remember them working on it. Kind of a sad state of what happened to Interplay, I think it was, that had the license. I think that they gave it to Bethesda to make a Fallout game, but they kept part of the license so they could make an MMO. And of course, they were in such deep doo-doo, they weren't able to make a game. Alright, we should have powered it up. What's happening? Are we opening the door? I hear something moving. The first 2 Fallouts were great. It's not everybody's cup of tea. It's a slower point-and-click tactical game. But I'm curious to see what Van Buren would have really been like as a final game. Okay, I can't, like, interact with this thing, but I hear something moving in the control room. How do I get over there? See, that's a dead end. I think maybe that's all we had to do there. Oh, yeah, that's right. You're still playing Undertale. I thought you would beat it. I know you were still trying to work on that. Yeah, my recommendation, Raiden, restart your computer completely and then try to run it again. That might fix it. Okay, we can also go this way. I haven't checked out what's on this side. Now we can go downstairs.
Lower levels are flooded. I'm not much of a diver.
Never mind, we can't go downstairs. Is that a big valve we can use? No. Nothing there. Oh my gosh, Jetpack Watchdog. Let's let the Raiders get past all the commercials. Gosh, even my videos. These dogs, They're just crawling because this game is pretty heavy. All right, let's switch over here. Jetpack Watchdog, welcome Raiders to John Cadia. How are you guys doing? Elegant Frost, Jetpack, it's good to see you guys. How was your stream? What were you guys playing? Let me give you guys a shout out. Hopefully you had a fantastic stream. Let's see here. You were working on... Bam. No More Heroes. I feel bad. I can't even really comment on that. I've never played No More Heroes. I've seen like previews and stuff. It looks neat, but I've never actually tried one myself. So how did you like it? Is this your first one? Have you played them before? Is it a series or is this the only one? I might be thinking of a different game, but I thought there was like a series of those games. Is it the one with what's the name of the main character? He's got a funny name. The T-Pain. Random sound almost every rain. There is 4 of them. Okay, Elegant Frost. Thank you. Yeah, I thought there was more than one of them. We're currently playing a horror game. And welcome again, Raiders. Oh my goodness. I want to butcher this. El Chiva fan? Is that right? El Chiva fan? El Chiva. Let me know how you like to say your name. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. We're playing a horror game today called The Medium. And if you've never heard of it before, it's got a pretty unique mechanic where your character can like talk to spirits, but you can interact in 2 worlds at the same time. So the game gets split right down the middle, and on this side you're in the real world, and this side you're in the spirit world, and you got to control both at once. It's kind of cool. Oh, so this is your first one? Travis Touchdown. That was the name I was thinking of. I knew the character had like a funny name. It's on the Switch or something? I feel like it's on all the Nintendo consoles. Spooky horror time. And we're getting close to the end. And if we do finish it, the stream, which I have a long stream tonight, I think we will, we're going to try that new Psychonauts 2 right after. And I'm super stoked for that. Should be cool. I am digging it quite a bit. It's not exactly what I expected. It's much more of an adventure game than it is survival horror. There's no combat. There's no like hiding or anything. There's a little bit of stealth. I have died like 10 times, but I wouldn't say it's necessarily survival horror. It's much more of a puzzle adventure game, I think, which you know me, I love me some adventure games, so I'm definitely digging it. Well, let's get back to it. Thank you again so much for the raid, dude. I hope you're enjoying that game. Nice. All right, and how are you doing, Elegant? What's new? What have you been playing lately? You're always playing some cool, unique indie games I've never heard of. I love it. So we just got to this new area, and it seems like we're being blocked by some water, but just in the real world, not the spirit world. So we have to somehow get the water levels to lower so we can walk through there. I point at stuff and then look on it. It's great. It's my favorite kind of game. So your favorite part is Troy Baker is the villain? Oh, that's cool. Nice. Now you're talking about in the game you're playing, right? Troy Baker's in everything. He might be a villain in this game too. I don't know. But I'm thinking you're talking about the game that you're streaming right now, the No More Heroes, right? Oh, in this one. Okay. Which villain? I feel like there's been multiple or I guess the one's kind of been... We did take out one villain, but there's another villain that's been chasing us. Troy Baker's in everything. I wouldn't be surprised if Troy Baker also plays Sadness, the little girl we've been talking to. I wouldn't be surprised. He is so well-versed. He can do anything. Okay, that one. That is such a cool voice. He does a really good job with it. Nice. Now I'm going to start to see Troy Baker every time I hear that voice. So you've already beaten this game, is that right? I don't think I've been in this room yet, but I still can't go down that way. I did activate power to the control room. I'm just trying to get there. Oh, that might be it. But there's some electricity on the floor. Okay, so if we turn this off, I should be able to walk through there. But is that going to screw up my controls? I don't know.
Maybe I could pump out the water from here.
Here we go. Nice. I bet we need to follow this.
Let's get a lay of the land.
Do we have to move the water from like room to room? I don't know. So he made you curl your toes, fearing for your life the first time. It was cool. You know, the scariest part for me, I think, was when we had that dog with us. It was kind of like halfway through the game. You had like a dog companion for a short amount of time. And then the monster came, and he was creepy as hell. And you go running from him. But I didn't know what happened to the dog. I was so worried about that dog, and I don't think we ever did find him again. I'm going to assume he lived a long and happy life. Because it's too depressing to think of anything else. Oh, here's a big one. Let me get a drink. Yeah, so Phantasma. I think Henry turned out to be that kind of dog demon thing that was on all fours. Or he had like a really tiny T-Rex arms, I believe. And I thought we extinguished Henry, but there's still something else chasing us. Okay, when we first stumbled upon the site, we thought it was just an old German bunker. A couple corridors, maybe some outdated supplies. 2 weeks of excavation later, we knew that old Funny Mustachio must have had big plans for this place. The whole system of underground tunnels, reinforced concrete walls, the whole shebang. Guess he wanted to have himself a little forest retreat in case the whole master race thing didn't work out. The commies did what they do best, stolen it for themselves. They wanted to repurpose it into a full-on nuclear shelter. They even got the power grid going, but that's as far as they got before the dream of Niwa went to shit. Luckily for me, the entire thing was very hush-hush, and I made sure it stayed that way. As far as I know, most people who knew about it died in the massacre. I wouldn't exactly call it a silver lining, but still, if things go south, we should have a place to lie low. And Masked Trash, how you doing? You watched this game before? When you first saw the Maw, you thought he was cute? Just a sad fella. Oh, poor little Maw, misunderstood. Tim Curry, that's another fantastic voice. I love Tim Curry.
Yes, it's on.
Who also played Gabriel Knight. And how are you doing, Masked Trash? Good to see you, dude. So, on your thing that made you literally scream like a little girl and made it for a movie moment was when the sudden, no, stay with me. That was creepy as hell, too. Just the voice is so effective. So I see 2 water pumps, 4 buttons, 5, oh no, and 2 water tanks. This one's turned off.
Shit. Looks like both retention tanks are closed off.
I'm just going to press buttons and see what happens. Wait, what'd she say? Something about looking at the manual? This kind of shows me how things are connected. I don't know if it tells me how it all works. Control room, west chamber, tank valve 1. It doesn't exactly look like this though, does it? Oh, is this the manual? Right above it? The pump mechanism control scheme. Water level indicator measures the water level in a given chamber. Water flow direction switches direction of water flow and initiates the water pump. Yeah, there's like 2 guys. It's Troy Baker and who's the guy that plays Nathan Drake? He's like another very prolific voice actor. You hear in everything. They're so good. Okay, so this changes the flow. Nolan North. That's it. Thank you. Oh, everything just changed. Is that good? Is that bad? I think it's doing that as the water is rushing. I almost feel like I have to... Oh, this is the indicator. Okay, so we want to get these empty. And we want to open these water tanks, I think. Nice job, right? And you did your genocide run? Yeah, see, I can't do this anymore.
Okay. I can probably get to the first tank.
Oh, I see. So we've filled up the middle one and the left one, which left this one empty. So we should be able to go into the east chamber, whatever that is. Holy crap.
Not for me. Not for me.
That is
Where
Troy Baker.
should be?
That's so creepy.
What would you be? Burnt, charred, scorched, dead. You owe me.
Sneaky, sneaky. Oh, this is this room. Okay, this kind of circles around. I kind of know where we are now. Just mash all the buttons. Yeah, I don't usually look up like who acts in a game. Obviously, if it's FMV, I could tell right away if I recognize him, but sometimes I recognize a voice I never would have been able to tell in a million years that was Troy Baker. I think I need to sneak right now. Yeah, Henry was the guy that was trying to like torment Thomas to get him to like show his powers and stuff. He like captured Thomas, was burning down the house with his daughters in there, and then he was like that dog demon thing with the little T-Rex arms, and I think we took care of him. Yes, Richard was before that, and Richard, I kind of forget his backstory. Was he, I don't remember if he killed one of the daughters, like if he actually killed Lily, like it wasn't part of the fire. He did something to one of the kids, I remember. That was like the first time we played as Thomas. Okay, so I think this is all blocked off because of the water levels. Maybe I can't go this way. Let's try to go back. Before we could walk that way. You did finish this game, Jetpack. Okay, awesome. Oh, wait. Is there something I can do right here? Oh no, we're already done with this. Richard's nickname is Child Eater. Oh god. So bad. Yeah, this game, it was like made no sense for the first half. And around the 2/3 point, you can start to piece together the clues, in my opinion. Okay, so we can turn the power back on, I guess. Let's just not walk that way. And remember not to walk that way without being more careful. And I feel like Troy Baker's character has been chasing us for a long time. Oh yeah, now we can go down here before this is blocked off. Okay, so this must be the east chamber. Go that way. If we go to this mode, I should be able to pass through here and get a full charge. There we go. Don't know what I need that for, but if we do get attacked, I think we can use that to save ourselves. Yes, Richard was the one that obsessed with Lily. I just wasn't sure if he just, like, abused Lily or if he actually killed Lily. I thought it alluded to that. I mean, I can see why you would think that too, Phantasma. A lot of times, the demons are just that, a demon, right? It's not, like, tied to a person in real life. This game's kind of mixing realities.
Shit. The valve is missing. Please be around, valve.
Oh, when we fix this valve, then we can probably use that water tank that was just showing red on the controls. Now the internet's working? How weird, Raiden. You know, my internet does that. There's sometimes I can't stream because my internet's acting up. It's working, but the upload speed is so slow, I couldn't stream to save my life, so I just have to cancel. It's been a little while since that happened, but sometimes the internet just doesn't work, even though it's working, you know? Thank you, Jetpack. That clears it up. Hey, that's almost too convenient. The valve was like 10 feet away. Alright. What do you know?
There. Now it's ready to gulp down some water.
So I should be able to get rid of water rather than just like pushing it around. Oh, you got a lot of stuff to do before tomorrow and got to get some sleep. Hey, take care, Raiden. Thank you so much for joining. Good to see you. Glad to see your internet and your computer are working again. Glad you were able to finish that game. And we will catch you hopefully on Saturday. Oh, so you're still doing some work. My bad, Raiden. You're going to be here for a little bit longer. It's because, where's this game take place? Poland? Maybe they do things the opposite there, Phantasma.
Hey, that's my way out. Once I dry it up a bit.
So this is just full of water on that side? Okay, let's go see if we can now use that water tank to get rid of some of this. I love that, right? It's, you know how they have like a teaser before a trailer? That's what Raiden just did. He gave us a teaser of his going away goodbye, but he's not going away yet.
Pretty dolls.
Holy crap.
So many dolls to play with.
Where is it?
Such pretty things to wear. Marianne.
He could be right in front of me. I can't even tell with these camera angles.
Miss Ursula. She was insatiable.
Sounds like he's right on top of me.
And him, the only one to
Crap, I see
get
mods.
away. But they don't last. They never last.
He is so close.
But you will. Won't you?
Oops, wrong way. I'm going to get so lost here. I'm trying to find my way back to the controls. Usually this game doesn't need it, but there's certain spots that would help having like a map of some type. Phantasma, there is that. No, I only saw some mods right in. Just as I think he started to dissipate or something. I saw that portion, but I didn't actually get to see him. Was he right above me as I was walking through there? Dingo! What is going on, Dingo? Welcome. How are you doing? Are you still at work right now? He might be gone now. I think he turned to butterflies and fluttered away. Or moths. Sneaky, sneaky, sneaky. Who am I kidding? I'm terrible at stealth. Let's just run. Okay, so if I take this down, then we get to the control panel. So, I think... Oh yeah, see, that's green right now. So I should be able to push the water this way. But to do that first, I have to push water this way, right? I want to try to fill up that whole thing. Oh, is it another terrible day at work, Dingo? I'm so sorry. He saw his peg legs. Like a pirate with two peg legs. Oh, it only takes half of one. Okay. So if when we fix this one over here, then we'll be able to get two of them. I guess one full one gone. There'll still be two portions of water we can't get rid of. What's the best way of doing this? Did that really help me at all right now? I don't think so. Like I can push that over there, but I still won't be able to travel that way. I think we need to find water tank 1 in the west chamber. That's great, Dingo. Do not eat that silica package. That's so gross. Oh, what the heck, Ryan? Your computer has some problems. Maybe you got some viruses or something. Oh, wait. To get there, what am I thinking? I need to do the opposite. I gotta move all the water out of that chamber. So let's push that over. And then I'll push all the water out of the west chamber into the center. Actually, I'll push it over here. I think we're done on this side. You know, I always think about that, Dingo, whenever I'm out and about and you see some really weird sign. You know, it might say like...
So far, so good. Now I can get to the other tank.
I'm trying to think of a good example. Maybe do not lick the barbed wire. I mean, you think to yourself, what the hell? It's common sense. Why would you need to have a warning label for that? Well, they had to put that there because somebody did that. There's always a funny story behind every single one of those warning labels. I think this might be it. Or licking Switch cartridges. Apparently somebody decided to taste one, and I guess they taste really bad. Which, is probably a really good thing because the cartridges are so small, little kids might try to eat them. Babies and stuff. But if it tastes like crap, they'll spit it right out. Okay, this is, I think, where we need to go. I don't even know if I have the Twitch app on my computer, to be honest. No, I do think I have it because I used it to download games once. Those free games you get every month with Twitch Prime. Oh, I wasn't even looking. Holy crap. Okay, let me wait for my health to come back. I was just paying attention to the left-hand side of the screen. Whoops. Okay. Right bumper, I think, is a shield. Let's run through here. Is the shield not working? I think it worked. That was weird. It sounded like I was getting hurt. Okay, let's turn this thing.
That's it. Second tank, ready for duty.
Oh, it's the same stuff people put on their nails. I had no idea. Smart idea, though, you know? I don't have any problem with that. Okay, what's the deal with this? Oh, I bet that if I change worlds, I could travel through here. Oh, we get a recharge. So now I can get back through the moths. Shields up. Run! That was my fatal mistake before. I got so stuck. I didn't realize you could run and use the shield at the same time. I felt so stupid. Let's see, what do I do? Sleep now, not turn in 2 days worth of work, or do the work, then stay up all day? Are you going to kill yourself trying to get the work done? I mean, I guess, when you say work, are you talking about schoolwork? If it's due...
I'm so glad you're
Oh, crap. You're not going to hurt yourself. I'd recommend you get that done.
It's not enough. Never enough.
Oh, there's a good medium one.
Never
Do naps throughout the day, but get some work done.
Worn out.
Oh, have a safe drive, Dingo.
You cut from the same cloth.
See, I think we're like right next to the controls, which is good. Well, guess I'm getting coffee. I'll be having coffee probably in the next 30, 45 minutes or so. Oh, got to go to work early. You take care, Jetpack. Thank you again so much for the raid, dude. I really appreciate that. Yeah, I was hoping that we would finish this game in the first half of the stream. I'm not sure if that's going to happen. This might take the vast majority of the stream. We'll see. Right there be coffee. Okay, so now we can move water into this other one. So now I can finally have the central chamber empty. So let's push it over here. And I think we only saw the door from this side. So let's push this over. Oh, have a good one again, Jetpack. Always good chatting with you. I love that therapy. Your first cup. Although technically, if I have another cup of coffee later, that will be my second cup. I always have one in the morning, and usually that's it, unless I'm going to be staying up late and I want more coffee. Oh, so we're actually pretty dang close, Hasifa.
The central chamber's open. Get your ass down there, Marianne.
You know, I feel like the puzzle portion has gotten really heavy in the last bit of this game. I like it.
So much out there
Bye.
for us to see.
I don't know if I need to, but I feel like I should have this power on.
For us to wear. Can't go out like this.
It's so gross.
Alone. Naked. Just let me wear you.
I don't even know if he can get me or not, to be honest.
We'll walk this world together.
Sounds like a creepy serial killer that actually wears the skin of his victims or something. Wait, isn't there a place that I can charge right here? I should do that, because if you can have a full bar, I think, of power, you can actually save yourself if you get caught. Maybe I guess I don't need to worry Raiden, because he's always right above me. He can't see me down here. And I'm okay with that. Sneaky. I'm sneaky and I don't know if I need to. Makes me feel better. So with the video card that I finally was able to purchase, it was a bundle. I got a power supply, which I also needed. But I also got a keyboard, which I don't need. But it's probably going to be better than what Andy has, but I was also going to compare it to what I have, because I'm not sure. It might be better. Maybe between games I'll show it to you guys, or when we wrap this game up. Because I'm using a Corsair keyboard, and it's a EVGA keyboard. I don't know if you guys have any experience with those. Here's the door that was always closed before. Oh, getting weird. Oh, we're about to get attacked by moths. That was cool. The game slowed down for me.
No more shame. Never again. Let them look. Let them see.
Okay, that's where we need to go, huh?
Know. Let them feel our pain.
It looks like there's water behind that door. Okay, does he turn around? Whoa. Is he coming for me? Hey, not cool. Not cool at all. I don't think I can save myself. Darn it. I didn't realize I got caught. I thought I was just hiding in the corner there. Oh, I guess I could have done my blast. I thought that I can only do that when it tells me to. Okay, it should hopefully leave us right there, right next to that. I went worse than Ghost Raiden. I just straight up died. Okay, good. So it pans. There's a door back there. The red lights. We have to somehow get power to that, it looks like. And then we see a door that kind of looked like it had water behind it. The hell? That was really weird. The screen just went black for a second.
9.
I feel like he's about to come at me again. I didn't do anything but duck. I just want to watch him to see if he walks around, has some kind of pattern. I don't know how to get around him. Maybe I am just supposed to blast him. Oh no, you just got killed by a grenade? Now what are you playing, Raiden? That doesn't sound like Undertale. Yeah, as soon as I move, he comes after me. So there's no sneaking going on here.
It all ends in me.
Can I blast him now? There's like a little white light, but no, I couldn't do anything there. So I think I just need to run and do something really fast there. But I can't seem to save myself. Oh, no worries at all, Corey. Welcome back, dude. Oh, that happened earlier. Got you, Raiden. What game was that with the grenades? Like Call of Duty or something? I think in ghost mode, that's the only place he can see me, is in ghost mode. So I don't think ghost mode necessarily, like, helps me, you know? Gosh, it's game's having issues. It keeps like breaking right there. The last Call of Duty game I played was Modern Warfare 2. It's been a long time.
Mine! Let me get back here.
Oh, I could just run through there. Smart.
It all ends in me. It all ends in me.
Oh, darn it. That almost worked. I think that was the right idea. I do think I need to have ran past him, but it kind of looked like a dead end. I'm not sure. We're racking up the deaths now. Let's try that again. But when he said, like, get back here, I think we're on the right path. They've recorded voice lines for that exact action. We'll let the game go black. Look like it's about to crash on me. I don't know what's happening. It didn't do that the first time. Wish I could skip this. And then crash. But it doesn't crash. It's still alive. Ready, set, go.
Let me get back here. It all ends in me.
The camera's so far behind, I can't see what to do. Oh no. I don't know if that's the right thing to do or not. Maybe it is. It's tough because like I get to that corner, but the camera's like so slowly following me, I can't really see what's ahead of me. See, he turns his head. I don't know what that means. You mean when he sees me? I imagine he would. Yeah, I kind of thought it was a right bend, and I'm trying to run that direction, but the camera doesn't change. So I think I'm getting snagged on something. This is where I'm going to get the vast majority of my deaths.
Let me get back here. It all ends in me.
Now I can back up. Let's do it again. I can back up again. Oh, no. It got me 3 times. We do have that blast. I guess we could try to hit him. It didn't seem to work before, but let me try it. Maybe we can stun him. Maybe that's what it does. So rather than run for it, when he hasn't really started moving yet, I'll try to like blast him with that power. We don't have a full... I don't think we have a full charge. I think we're like halfway or something. It's funny, what I was doing, if I hold the B button, it like gets rid of your spirit body and goes back to normal. That saves me for a few seconds, but he comes right back at me. It's like he knows where I'm hiding. Okay, this time I'm going to try to blast him. That didn't work at all. Oh, I don't have any charge at all. That's so creepy, my lovely skin suit. So yeah, we don't have any charge on our arm, so I can't use a shield, and I can't use the blast. Can we go backwards? It looks like it is elegant, but it has like a red light on it. So my guess is we have to take our ghost, go somewhere, get a charge, and usually like you blast some electronics, and then you can open up. Did I add a death last time? I don't think I did. There we go. Maybe I did. I'm not sure. I want to see if I can go backwards, because if we can get a full charge, I might be able to blast him to slow him down and then actually run without getting caught so quickly. But yeah, it looks like we have to do something to unlock that door. Some kind of switch. We can't go in the normal world, Raiden, because of... There's a physical door there that blocks us from going. It's like closed. Can't go backwards.
Mine!
See ya.
Let it all
Oh, he's quicker than we are. That sucks. He's way faster than we are. I don't know. It doesn't feel like I'm doing the right thing. It feels like I'm doing something terribly wrong. I think if I run to him to go ghost through the door, TP back, I'm not sure what that is. Switch back to ghost and then run to exit. I don't think they want you to do something like that. Yeah, I think you have better luck if you just book it straight there. If I run to him, he's just going to be closer to me.
rage.
Cheese the game. Is that a spider monkey that I hear? I don't know how you lure him, though. Maybe a spider. How's it going, dude? I am getting killed left and right. Trying to figure out this monster. This game doesn't seem to have any kind of...
Mine!
I'm already dead. Distraction techniques? There's no Metal Gear Solid where you can just, like, knock on a wall and distract him. Oh, that's weird. This time he grabbed me backwards. He's not even holding me. He's using his Darth Vader powers. Quit telling me I can use Spirit Blast. I don't have anything for Spirit Blast game. I imagine I do have to run through that corridor, and if I hit it perfectly, then I get through a door he can't follow me through. There's been a lot of those lately. You can use Spirit Blast. I don't have any spirit juice. I'm not a juice spider. They kind of hint, though. You got to use this door to get any further. Oh, I have to get caught on purpose? Is that what you're saying, Asifa?
Let me get back. It all ends in me.
And then run to this door? I assumed it was, like, locked. What just happened? What? I know he hates electrical. Oh, is that what that's trying to teach me? It's electrical stuff. Okay, okay, so I get it. There's these wires here going down into all this kind of muck. And since the wires are there, when we try to activate it, it zaps him because he's no longer in the protected area. He's now in this muck because he tried to chase us. I think that's what got him, essentially. It also locked him behind the door, I think. Although he might be dead. I don't know. He's never dead. I was way off on that one. Thank you, Hasifa. Yeah, essentially we lured him out and then electrocuted him. Which we did one time before with that generator way back. I don't know if you remember that. We did. We had to run down the hallway, but then purposely get killed, switch back to our real body, and then flip a switch, essentially. True, and no more water at the door. That's right.
Lily. Thomas. You were here.
So it was luring, but in like a chase. I was thinking like luring, like we could get him to go look at something. We could sneak by him. That wasn't the case. You know, we were at some burned out building, and now we're like in some crazy underground facility. I don't even know. They were talking about how it was like a bomb, not bomb shelter, but it was like a, I think it was first owned by the Germans and then the Russians took it over, I think, and they wanted to use it as like a nuclear, basically like a shelter, fallout shelter, that's it, yeah, in case there was bombings.
No, don't do this to me. Burnt to a crisp.
Oh,
Guess
we
I
gotta
should look for a spare.
gotta find another fuse, dang it. Oh, you have to go get your dogs to the vet by 7. Oh, thank you for the lurk, Phantasma. I appreciate that. Hopefully your dogs have a easy piece of cake teeth cleaning. Hope that there's no problems there. Have a good one. Thank you for joining. Oh, another note. Here's what crossed out. I know. I think I know. The powers come from the same place, but they can manifest in different ways. She seems to exist in both places, it's talking about us, as if her mind can inhabit two bodies at the same time. To her, whatever happens in one place affects the other. Does she see the line between the two, or are they one and the same? New hypothesis. Death thins out the veil between worlds, so that a newborn mind never has to split. Makes sense? In a weird, effed up way. No, you're breathtaking, Spider. Thank you. Yeah, that's a decent flashlight. Some games have the most mediocre flashlights. This one's actually pretty dang useful. Got a mag light on her chest.
Vitamins, antibiotics, neuroleptics, antidepressants. Even by my standards, that's a lot of pills.
What's a neuroleptic? I don't think I've heard of that. Oh, let's say something else.
Hey, I know this one. Used to be one of my favorites.
The Butterfly Atlas. And there's another butterfly with that creepy skull on the back, which I think was also in Silence of the Lambs. Oh, there might be a clue on this. No, I don't see anything. Just a book. Is there anything else here? Wish I could take that flashlight or that lantern. That was kind of weird. Oh, an antipsychotic. Dang. Okay. Thank you, Elegant. Or like a serious tranquilizer. Let's check out. There's some other rooms to look at. We need to find a new fuse for that box we just broke. I was just pressing buttons. I'm sure it breaks regardless of what you do, but I really thought that I broke it. This is huge. Yeah, it looks like it would make a great Fallout shelter. I'm surprised we're not fighting rad scorpions and different Fallout monsters. Oh, here's a fresh one.
Ah, yes.
And I guess it doesn't matter that the door is not working because...
Busted open. From the inside.
It's already totally trash, so it doesn't need power anyway. Okay, let's go plug that thing in. It's so weird when the camera's following you, almost like Crash Bandicoot, but we don't have any visibility in front of us at all. Like, thank goodness there's no monsters in this game that you have to fight, necessarily. Okay, I've seen these before. So we have to try to get the power in the green. We don't know how much juice each one of these things give it. right as soon as I said that, shuts. That one gives us just a little bit. A little bit more. A little bit more. Way too much. Okay.
Oh, shit. Too much power.
So what if we do this one just by itself? Almost there. Too much. Turn that off. Let's do this one. Hey, perfect.
There be light.
Nailed it. Now, I heard a bunch of things were alive. Anything else over here? Doesn't look like it. Let's check out the rest of the facility. Is this where we came from?
Nice decor.
No.
Very minimalist.
This is like the kitchen or something. Oh, there's a mirror, but it's broken.
If I find enough pieces, I might be able to get to the other side.
Only 3 pieces.
Better get to it, Alice.
Those are some big shards of glass. Or just 3 pieces?
Huh. Mold. It looks pretty fresh. Someone's been here recently.
Okay, you and me, Marianne, have different ideas of fresh. When I see mold, I don't think fresh. But I know what she's talking about. She means like it's been there for weeks, maybe, not 100 years. Yeah, if it was just a little bit further back right in, we could definitely see more of our body when we're running in those spots, which would be helpful, but at the same time, I think they want it to be very claustrophobic and creepy. Which, I mean, it works because we're not in the middle of an action scene or anything. It's quiet now. Just me and her. Just me and her. It feels strange, but in a good way. How it should be. I best enjoy it while it lasts. Already started moving the workshop over to the hotel. If anything happens, I don't want her anywhere near it. I'm going in soon to get him back. This is the only way in one of 2 ways. Or this only ends in one of 2 ways. Either both of us are coming back, or neither. They're always so cryptic and creepy. All the notes here, right, Elegant? So fresh. I'll have some now. Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, if you backed up in the mirror, you could still, even just a shard, see your entire body. We haven't found any shards yet. Oh, wait, what's this? Hey, speak of the devil.
Okay, here's one. So far, so good.
Is there any reason to put it in there yet, or do we just wait till we have all 3 of them? I think that one goes down here. Hey, there we go. Oh, there's something here, too. I don't think we can go down there, though. So, somebody's been here fairly recently, like in the last month, maybe. There's been a few of those, Elegant, where you need an item for a puzzle, and it's like right behind you. You guys didn't even try. But then other puzzles have been like really clever, so you never know. Yeah, I think this is where the new stuff starts.
This was definitely Lily's place. Where he kept her.
She was obsessed with butterflies. Look at all this. Salt. Who knew it was that simple? A bit of alchemy, some spiritual infusion, and there you have it. Looks like the folk tales were true after all. Anyway, the room is ready, and it works. It actually works. For the first time in my life, I can feel alone, and it feels effing wonderful. Oh, those are creepy pictures. I like them. Not the butterflies, but the other ones.
Quite the selection. So she could doll herself up with no one to see her. Maybe he meant well, but somehow this just feels sadistic.
Yeah, it does. Poor Lily.
She'd be a grown woman by now, but the room is still all dolls and unicorns.
We're still pretty sure she was Sadness, right? I was just thinking of like, what if that was something else? And we run into our sister in here. She's been locked up for so many years.
Little windows into the world. It's something, I guess.
That'd be
Sunshine
terrifying.
doesn't really translate to text, though.
When you break your glasses, you deposit the pieces around. Maybe someone will, put them back together and need glasses. I've been lucky. I have a few pairs of glasses. I haven't broken one yet. I'm super careful about them, and I don't wear them all that often.
Again with the salt. The whole room is lined with it.
I usually wear my glasses when I'm driving at night, if I'm watching a movie or playing a game in the living room, because like I can see up to a certain point 20/20 just fine. Like I'm looking at my monitor here, everything's fine. But when I'm sitting like in the living room and I'm like 15 feet away from the TV, that's a different story. Especially with like tiny text, I do need my glasses. Okay, there's a door over here. Oops.
Imagine being locked up in this place, having a needle shoved into your arm day in, day out. You didn't deserve this, Lily.
Elegant. That sounds like the start of a Monkey Island game. A sodium chloride injector. What do we have in our inventory? Bolt cutters, flashlight, this cat. We've had this cat for a long time. I think the cat is what we need to get to the mirrors. But we didn't really find any shards of glass in here. Wasn't much of anything, really. Oh, yeah, I've heard that. I mean, they do that when in like the ghost hunting games, like Phasmophobia. You put salt on the ground. I think that's supposed to deter them, but they can also walk through it and you can see where they've been. Oh, do we open up a couple new rooms? Oh, yeah, I don't think I've been in here. I guess when we turned on that power, huh, Yuki?
Looks like he could never quite let go of his passion. In another life, perhaps.
A history of architecture in Europe. Little world building. She almost saw me today. Sensed me. I should have known. I need to be more careful. Keep my distance. And then something's crossed out. It's just that. Then also crossed out. I think that means he started writing that and then he crossed it out. Not a day goes by that I don't think of her. I know I did the right thing leaving her at the hospital. It's better this way. She's better this way. But I keep thinking about that day, when it finally happens, when she discovers what she really is. She'll be confused, afraid. I should be there for her, to help her make sense of it all, to tell her it's all right. No, she'll make it through. She's strong, just like her mother. Yeah, you would think they would hate the ocean, right? Maybe all water? I don't know, but a lot of salt in the ocean for sure. It reminds me of what was it? They crossed the water though. I was gonna say I thought the ring race in Lord of the Rings couldn't go in the water, but they did. But then they like wiped him out with the water too. Jack Okran says, "Don't. The last goodbye funeral home." Oh no. Were we supposed to call that? I wonder why they gave us a number.
This was definitely Thomas's workspace. I can sense the determination. Whatever he was working on, he really gave it his all.
It's interesting. Like, I know I have to interact with this thing, but it wouldn't let me until she was done speaking. I appreciate that. I always like to wait anyway, but I don't think we know Thomas's fate. That's what we're trying to find out as well. The last thing we've seen with Thomas is when the house was burning down and either Lily and Marianne got out. That's us, Marianne. Or only one of us got out. Not sure.
Were you trying to send the monster away? Or to get your other self back?
This looks like that Pepe Sylvia scene from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Oh, there's another note here. Hypothesis. When experiencing trauma, the soul can be split into two separate entities in order to mitigate the damage. Observation. The entities can remain agreeable or turn hostile towards each other. How to destroy one without destroying the other. So we're two separate entities. And they're also talking about the, the creepy entities of like Henry and stuff and the real version. So they're trying to figure out how can we get rid of the other entity but save the real one, I suppose. Yeah, I think the whole ocean is just salt everywhere. Lakes aren't salty, or I'm sure they have some salt, but they're not salty like the ocean. But I'm curious, I assume all the oceans have some similar level of salt, I guess. And there doesn't seem to be anything else to interact with on here? Because curiosity killed the cat, right? I always say that, like, oh, another shard of glass. Sweet.
There. Another one.
In any horror movie or horror game, if characters made smart decisions, there'd be no story at all. It'd just be over. Everybody's fine. Movie over. So they have to make terrible, terrible decisions to keep the plot going. Oh, is the Arctic the least salty? But still probably way saltier than lakes and things, I guess. And I wonder why that is. I guess just the land masses surrounding it. Oh, we haven't been in here yet. A creepy-ass bathroom. I've honestly been in bathrooms that look worse than this. In real life. Like at dive bars. Oh,
This should be enough.
last one.
Let's make magic happen.
Yeah, it could just be the freezing temperatures. My guess is just the icebergs and stuff being a different type of landmass. Maybe it doesn't have all the, you know, salt coming off of rocks and things. Yeah, that makes sense. I can kind of hear something. Oh, that's my jam. Getting louder. You know, I think it was this game, but I think the person that made the music for this game also made music for the Silent Hill games. I don't think the soundtrack in this game has had nearly the impact on me as the Silent Hill ones do, but still, glad to see he's getting work when there's no new Silent Hill games. See, this song right here kind of reminds me more of actual Silent Hill music. Oh yeah, with vocals and everything. That totally sounds like Silent Hill. Can't get back there. Oh, we got all the shards. I think we might be done. So let's find our way back to the kitchen. The music's following me. Not even in that room. Please don't copyright strike me. Last piece.
And there it was. The moment we finally met.
Uh-oh. Whoa. The Thomas? It is.
Thomas?
In a way, yes.
Wait. You're the other one. The spirit.
Thomas is dead.
The Hound. I thought you were gone.
Gone. No. Trapped. I spent years in Henry's fucked up world. Oh, when you sent him away, I could finally break free.
We just saved our dad.
That's why you're so important. You can finish this.
Where is he? Where is my father?
I don't know. first time in my life, I don't feel his presence.
So he could be dead, potentially.
I've been away for so long.
That's crazy how separated they are, the spirit and the real version. We can't really do that, I don't think.
Could you stay for a moment? Tell me how all this started.
Buckle up. There's a lot of explaining to do. That would be great, elegant. Well, let's see here. That's what I would have done.
It all starts with a dead girl.
That's how she started the game. That was like the first line, I think. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna need a smoke for this one. You don't see smoking in games too often.
What about Lily? Did my father...
No. He couldn't have. He wouldn't. He loved her too much. Both of you.
So, what happened to her? What is this place?
This is where he kept her. That cell back there. It only exists in one world. Keeps the other one out. He built it so that he could be alone. It was the only place he could feel normal.
He ditched his spirit guide.
Separated from his powers.
Yeah.
For me.
Found a way to avoid this guy.
Came in handy once Lily became unstable.
I'm guessing Lily had powers too?
What do you mean?
She's a medium too, Marianne.
Yeah.
A powerful one. Guess it runs in the family. When Richard hurt her, it awoke something inside her. Something terrible. And it was only a matter of time before it got out. It's what your father feared. What he tried to avoid.
Ew.
That's why he called me. But that means...
Yes. She's still alive. There's still a way to save her. You have to find her, Marianne.
Where is she? Where is my sister?
She's alive?
You know where.
The lake.
Not the bees.
Time for you to go. I'll hold it off for as long as I can.
I'm not
crap.
leaving you.
I like this music here. I get like a Stranger Things vibe.
I'm sorry.
What do you just like push us out of this area? Be gone. Yeah, I don't think Thomas can use the mirror the same way we do. Every medium seems to have like their own set of abilities. Thomas can do some cool stuff that Marianne can't do, and I have no idea what Lily can do.
Oh no. No. No.
Where the hell are we? I just realized we have like a necklace. It's like half of a butterfly. And guess who's going to have the second half, huh? I feel like we are in the beginning of, I think it's Elder Scrolls 4, Morrowind, or not Morrowind. Oh, what was it called? Oblivion. When you're just getting out of the dungeon, you're going to get out to the wilderness, you get to see the whole world. We've been down here for so long. This is like that scene. Okay, so this is probably a perfect breaking point. I'm going to go grab some coffee, take a short break. While I'm doing that, though, make sure that pauses. We'll do a quick little mini game so you guys can earn some more tokens. We'll do some stream animals. It's been a while since we fired that up. I guess we only seem to do it like every 2 weeks or something anyway. Let's see, here it is. Alex, perfect timing, dude. How are you doing, man? Hopefully you're doing fantastic. Are you working right now or what's going on? And prep for the next game as well, 100%, right? Yeah, if we're getting pretty close, we finish it probably by, I'm going to say like 11 or so. We should have, maybe like 10:30. We should have enough time to start the next game. If it's much later than 10:30 though, it might not be worth just doing it for like an hour, hour and a half or so. You are working right now? It's probably your lunchtime, right? Usually I think you take lunch around this time. Well, we're getting really close. Oh, should I just power through it, do you think? Or do you think we should take a break for coffee? Might not be the perfect time for the ending. We might have like another half an hour, though. Oh, this is pretty much... Maybe we'll just power through it then. Maybe we'll try to do a break and then start the next game. Let's continue through. Yeah, because if it's like 15 minutes or something, that's no big deal. We can keep on going. Oh, lunchtime's starting up real soon, Alex. Nice. I'm doing fantastic. This is my Friday. No work tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm going to do some computer upgrades, which I'm excited to test out. And how about everybody else? Do you guys have any plans for the weekend? Look how peaceful it is. This game, it runs so smoothly on my computer when it's just one screen. When I got two, it's...
This is it.
On the brink of struggling.
I've walked this path 1,000 times in my mind. I know every inch of it. But this time, something is different.
You can't run or anything right now, just walk. So our dad had to like sacrifice himself to help us. I think he's more powerful than we are though. He had some cool abilities.
I'm getting close. I can feel it. I can feel it so clearly now.
Check out that lake scene. This reminds me of Alan Wake. This kind of woodsy area. Very true, Elegant. That is very true. Maybe even just outdoor areas in general. Like, a lot of them feel very video gamey, not quite right. Oh, welcome back, Raiden. I dig the music too. Is that our sister? Lily? Yes, it is half a butterfly. That she has the other half.
You finally made it.
Lillian.
Been waiting for you, little sister.
She's alive?
Lily, I didn't know. I couldn't remember. I'm so sorry.
It's okay. It was better that way. At least you had a life. For a while.
Lillian.
That day when the fire broke out at our house, I made a deal. The part of my soul that was tormented was set loose.
You mean the monster? But why?
Make a deal with the
See?
monster?
It helped us escape the flames, but in return, I had to set it free. Free to devour, to destroy,
Was it worth it?
to kill.
The Neva massacre.
Yes. All those people died so that we could live.
It sucks. Talk about survivor's guilt.
And because I lived, so did my demons. Father knew my powers were too dangerous. He left you at the hospital so you could have a normal life.
Yeah, normal.
And what about you? Did he try to...
No. Maybe he should have. But he couldn't bring himself to do it. Instead, he locked me away. But he only delayed the inevitable. Monster, it got out. And now you're here. You're the only one who can fix this.
So was she like possessed by the monster and that's why he locked her up?
You. We both share our father's gifts, but also his fate. And the dream.
The dream? All I see is a girl. You. Shot dead. Here, on this pier.
Oh no.
Hasn't it already happened?
No.
That was a premonition. Deadly premonition. Girl, you are covered in insects.
It's not the past you see. The dream. It's what I want to happen.
I was just gonna say we don't have a gun. He does.
It all ends in me.
But...
Oh man.
No! No!
You can't send a spirit away while the host is still alive. That's why you couldn't destroy the monster. That's why Sadness didn't want to go.
But... You're my sister.
That's why it has to be you. I'm not strong enough. It won't let me. Only you can end this. Only you can fix what our father could not.
Lillian, I can't. Please, Don't make me do this.
It's the only way to destroy it. To prevent further bloodshed.
Lily?
Uh-oh. It's not gonna be that easy.
What's going on?
Oh, crap.
Now too small, constricting, outgrown her. Don't need her. Sweet light, almost gone, not dark yet.
That's so creepy looking.
There is another way.
Marianne. No.
We're gonna kill ourselves?
What is she doing? It ain't just nothing.
Like you said, I'm your only chance.
Because it wants to take us over.
You need a medium strong enough to sustain you. The others, they only lasted for so long before you broke them down.
Marianne, please. I don't want
Maybe
this.
it's not your choice. Maybe this is my story after all. No!
Uh-oh, we're losing it.
Please, sister. Set me free.
No! Stay back! Stay back!
It's like we're holding ourselves hostage. That's such a cool effect seeing both at the same time.
Can end this.
You can't always save everyone, butterfly.
Well,
It all starts with a dead girl.
us? Oh, how dare you, game? How dare you, Bloober Team? It was us, right? I think we took ourselves out. Yes, Yuki, we moved the break because I hadn't realized I was so close to the end of the game. It wouldn't have been worth it to stop right there. We were on the very last scene. So we just kind of continued on, and we're going to take a break after these credits so we can start the new game after the break. But holy crap, they leave it very ambiguous. Does she kill her sister? Does she kill her? It seems like the only real way to fix it is to shoot Lily and then shoot herself, because Lily's the current host, and then end it from moving into her as well, I guess. Because even if it's while it's still in her sister, it's still a danger, I guess. It was brutal. Oh my gosh. My computer almost broke during that scene. I was having a hard time. So Alex, yeah, it was. I thought it was gonna be a happy ending. No, not so much. Not so much. That was a brutal ending. And I could see that, Hasifa, a little bit like the backstory on Control when they were first talking about it. Oh yeah, Yuki, I won't spoil too much. You want to see just that last scene. That was cool. Boss Secreto, how are you doing, dude? Welcome back. What's new, man? No, we just wrapped up the game. Yeah, we just wrapped it up. Oh, there's an after credit scene. Sweet. We'll listen to this music until I get a good copyright strike, and then we'll check that out. It seems like that way, doesn't it, Alex? Although, luckily there was like a history of this family being able to do these kind of things, so I guess they could all be nuts, but we just have to take them at their word, right? That was a crazy game. That's not what I expected at all. I liked it a lot. What did you guys think of the game? Might turn that music down just a little bit. Credits music is always kind of overpowering. Oh, here we go. Never mind. Maybe we'll find out what actually happened. Oh, there's the anniversary watch. So, Thomas? Are they going to set up a sequel? What's that? Does that mean he got out? That was even more ambiguous. He picked up a watch, which I think the watch only existed in the real world. I'm not sure what that was all about. He didn't die, though. Okay, The Medium is our biggest and most ambitious game that we have made so far. It's a close and personal project that was years in the making. We poured our souls into it. And we've made a lot of great memories during the development. However, as great as it is to make games, we do what we love with one person in mind, and that's you. Your thoughts mean a lot to us, and they make us better developers. This is why we would love to hear your impressions of the medium. You could just review now. If I click review now, does it just take me to Steam? Oh, wait, I'm on the Microsoft Store. That's right. Tries to sign me in there. I'll close it to that for now. Just me, nobody else. That's a lot of pressure. And I'm sorry, guys, but I can't fund this whole game myself. So I like what you were saying, right? And you were saying, like, that's not how that works. You can't just die. Like we know the rules of this universe or something. Yeah, right? Me? And you see, honestly, hope she finally could shoot the monster. And unfortunately, yeah, Secretary, I'm guessing, are you familiar with this game? She killed the monster over and over and over again. It seemed like the only thing that really worked was electricity. And we, banished it a couple times, but it just keeps coming back because our sister was still alive. I think that was it. I think I have to click continue. Controller's not working. Oh, look at that. This intro scene has changed. It used to be like kind of the foresty area or something, I think. Now we're in this creepy place. What a neat game. I really dug it, though. How about you guys? For anybody that's played it before, or if you've never seen it, what did you think? I was expecting more of a Silent Hill type of survival horror, but no, there was like no weapons, no fighting, a little bit of stealth, a little bit of running, but mostly puzzles, which was kind of neat. It was actually kind of more of an adventure game than anything else.